Now, this is the weird thing, because I rate red team quite highly. I mean, they really bottled up blue for most part of that game, but then somehow completely lost control, which is the strange part here. They had the Ubers, they had the talent, and when suddenly they just lost it. Well, bit of a mystery how that happened, because, you know, they seem to be doing so well, and somehow just blue came out of nowhere. Now, what I'm going to say to that is, I think, you know, blue have... Look at the blue team now, it's just very offensive. And that should do well, actually. I mean, it's a little bit light on the admin, but it should go places. Not college, but places. Now for red. Now, I kind of think they should be doing what they should be normally doing. They're doing a good job with that. But, at the same time, though, yeah, I'm not sure what they should change, really. I think it's going to come down to skill at this rate. There's that Uber. Mordor's got it again. Takes down that sentry gun. Excellent work there. That's really what you're supposed to do with those Ubers, really. Destroy the biggest point of resistance. When you do that, you'll let the rest of the guys mop up for you. And there's using one Mac. Generally burninating. Naked Russian is not having a good time of this. He's being chased by user one Mac. He's like, why is there a pyro here? What is going on? And blue already got the first point. This is just straight out there. And user one Mac PC. Now, I felt he should have kept going towards the back. He was right in the back ends in the first place. He could have camped by now, which would have been hilarious, but he chose to go back, which is quite weird. Now, are red going to get their defense together? Because the problem is, I think the thing is blue team, they seem to just, as soon as they get a point, run as fast as they can for the next one. They're doing an excellent job here. Look at this red team. They're just going, need to fire everything at the gap. And blue team's trying to get that sneaky push out. Again, though, we've seen these mini sentries come up. I mean, this is the thing. Mini sentries are good in a pinch, but they're not going to provide a really good bastion for defense here. You can't repair the thing, so they're just going to keep going down and down. Now, the critical thing is here, how much pressure can this blue team maintain? Because, yeah, if they keep pushing and pushing and pushing, eventually run out of guys. It's a long way from their spawn, and they need to get some sort of teleporter up if they don't have one right now. The other thing is, it's 30 minutes on the clock. It's not looking good here for red. Long time, and blue team is of a very aggressive nature. Now, oh, nice work there from Dinozo. Just sees medic haze and goes, kill that thing. Kill it now before it Ubers. That's the thing, you know, you can usually tell the mark of a good team is when you're playing medic and they keep trying to kill you at any cost. But what's this? Bit of stance in the front here. Good speed. Scouting out here. Good speed is just... seriously, where is the blue line defense? Because, not entirely sure what's going on here. Red is somehow just in the middle of it all, and there's good speed. And there's good speed with that flodge. Just generally being annoying, but didn't really get the time on that. I've been watching the whole time. I was expecting a bit more from that, but... And Dinoza gets the teleporter anyway. What is happening with blue team? It just seems to have moments of brilliance followed by moments of derp. It's like they put this amazing advance, and then when it comes up to get the second point, they don't entirely nail it. The admin train's not caught up yet, and there's Uber. But no, the enemy team's on this, and the next there, like, nope, go away. No Ubers today. Good work there from the net. You know, might have just saved the game with that. If that pirate had got all the way to the end there, messed everything up, that could have been bad. I'm saying could, it would have. But we are seeing a super abundance of blue pyros here. They are having a lot of fun today. There's a Kritzkrieg. And there goes Dinozo. This is the thing. Red team seems to have the skills up. They might not have the luck though. But wow, criminy though, it just seems as if blue team, I don't know what's happened to them, they just can't seem to hold a line for the time being. Every time they get kind of pushed, they kind of cave, but when they do get on a push, it's groundbreaking. It's the strangest thing. Well, there's an Uber, and yeah, it's good speed again. Basically, get a ninja, do not train him in the arts of kunai, and basically give him a match, and he will turn into some sort of pyromaniac ninja. That's what good speed is. I think Major Quark has pretty much hit the nail on the head. Why is there a pyro behind us? That for me is just, you know, the old art of ambush pyro. And if you had a back burner, oh man, the sneaky stuff you can do with a back burner, amazing. But that's the problem. I feel the back burner compared to the Flodge nowadays is not as good, because the Flodge is just guaranteed crit and healing, mean of burn, which is pretty much mostly what you do with, you know, back burner pyro anyway. So the back burner is not as good as it used to be anymore. It's guaranteed crits, but it's got some reflex, but you don't want to use it really. Look at this red team though. They're moving out. They're kind of now holding the gap. Now this is a critical problem I find with Dustbowl Stage 3. This gap here is the only way you really can get to the second point of the stage. If red just hold this bit here really solidly and don't get anything through, like spies or bonk scouts, they can just win the game here. A9, A82, their brave attempt being heavy. Needs an Uber behind that, that would work. Look at this red team though. Bro all the way. Oh, and Dinosaur gets the crit he needs. Or was that Crit's Krieg? No, it was Crit's Krieg. Seriously, usually what we find though in this level is that it's usually the Demoman that's given the crits. That's the thing that usually wrecks an offensive team. But nah man, just give it to Dinosaur, he know what to do with it. The thing is though, if you, it kind of reminds me about people complain about pocketing players and, you know, people getting preferences of medics. Well, the reason for that is usually because the medics will go around. Now the thing is, you spent a lot of time building up that Uber, you don't want to waste it on somebody who's not going to really do much good with it. So that's why, you know, you get one or two people. The team get all the Ubers because they get results. Most of the crit screen, it's just hilarious results. I mean, have you tried ever critting up an engineer with a Widowmaker? Because that's hilarious. It's like a never-ending shotgun killing spree with crits on top is just plain funny. Anyway, back to the end. Look at blue though. I mean, they've taken up the role of being the defending team. It's not looking good. I think my advice here is very difficult to say because they've got snipers here and there. They've got medics. They've got a couple of engineers. I think it's the problem. They may have too many admin classes and not enough fighters. The other thing you might want to consider, if the red team is using a tad too many soldiers here or there and you don't like crits, maybe invest in one engineer with a short circuit, because that will really neutralise that crit streak rocket launcher. User one Mac there, playing heavy. Now, heavy is a good option. You know, but heavy can actually do a lot of damage. You get the rest team followed behind that. The other thing a blue team might want to consider is that if they're getting stuck out here at the front, where red team are seeing a lot of resources, getting in behind the red team might be the idea. Throw in like a spy to spy cat, or perhaps a bonk scout, because, you know, times 2 cap rate, they're invulnerable when they're going bonk, and get behind the entire enemy team and panic them. And I've seen that work quite a few times. Unfortunately there, as that scout may have just found out, you ideally need to be vulnerable. That's why you need bonk. Still 7 minutes on the clock though. I mean, you know, there still could be a winner for blue here. They're not run out of time completely, and it's still a short distance. And there's good speed with the Flodge. Oh, and he takes down that heavy medic combo. That's good. That's good decision making right there. Is there a medic? Get him. Oh god, that's 3 kills in 1 from Dinozo there. That's a nice crit. Yeah, this is not looking good for blue here. They're getting completely destroyed at this rate. However, are they making a comeback? We're seeing a bit more demo-ishness, nadiness in here. And there's a crits demo man. Oh, crimey. The red team is just pouring on all the crits today. Oh yeah, Nick 1895 there. One of my chief annoyances with new engineers. The right click allows you to rotate the buildings. Pointing a teleporter towards the wall is so disorientating coming out of that. Just a little hint there. If you want to be considered a good engineer, put him away from walls. Also, for instance, backstabbing camps. Because the amount of time they come out teleport stab because it's facing the wrong way, and it's like, oh great. My respawn time gone for nothing. Okay, blue are beginning to get back around the corner again. Now this is the thing. Why is the red team? Okay, red's finally also learned to start using big sentries. Now they might be using one of the small ones, the stopgap, but you know the big ones are going to really help here now.
Attention! 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Bit of a lull at the moment. Red team's kind of trying to scope out blue. Blue's not really. This is the thing I'm seeing here. Red team's actually quite aggressive. They did move up. They move up a great amount now, but blue's being a lot more cautious. Oh, and there goes crits demo man. Nice bit of move out there, but just not really getting in there. Now it does seem as if that blue team is trying to break out of that corner. Okay, looks like blue are coming back a little, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Blue preparations are a little weird. Now the other thing blue team wants to consider, now they have this corner, they have access to the underground area. That might be enough of a distraction for red there. Some undermining action might do a world of good there. Oh, and Robin gets taken down. Took down light sentry gun while it being picked up. Are blue making a comeback? Are we going to see another one of their thunderous charges again? Because this team seems to have this ability of just, you know, moving in and just destroying everything. HR there, nice work with Robin, just taking out those teleporters. 3 minutes 11. Now, finally, blue are where they should have been 10 minutes ago. That's a good defensive move. And there goes the Uber. Dinozo. Oh, no. All that progress, all the lovely progress, gone from one big Uber. Now, 2 minutes 36, red are holding his corner. This is a really strangely, weirdly long game we're seeing here today. I mean, and also, kudos to red, they've been playing magnificently today. They've been, you know, we've been seeing, you know, a few key characters here and they're generally just storming up blue completely. Well, the one thing I have to say, nobody's been using the tunnel much. I mean, usually, I mean, that's Pyro Heaven right under there, or Spy Heaven. Come out under that tunnel, surprise all the enemy. I mean, it's just, basically, if you bring out an Uber Heavy out of that, that's, oh god no, why is there death everywhere? One thing I've seen with the blue team, they keep trying to move up their sentry. They're trying to use them to fix down locations a bit. Not really faring too well versus the Ubers. 1 minute 30. It's not looking good for blue. They're going to need to pull something out their arse soon. There go the crits, demo nades. Not so good, useful on the sentries. And there's rescue rangers going off there. Nice bit of work that. Nice. And, a nice thing about working with the red engineers are really keeping tabs on all the stuff here, using rescue rangers and generally keeping an eye on stuff. I say generally a lot. And that's the reason why you kind of need a good amount of time on these things to kind of see what's going on with the enemy team and adapt. And blue are trying to cap. Is this the last desperate act of a blue team? I know I'm trying to make sure it's not. No, I agree with Nick here. I mean, this is kind of the problem is here. If you've got a heavy sentry defense, the crit squeak isn't really going to do anything because you're never going to get extra damage on the sentries. Maybe the engineers, but not necessarily the sentries. "30 seconds. Now, is this the last desperate charge of a blue team coming up here? Use one Mac PC. They're trying to get in a sneaky scout spy cap, but no. And Nanette there, uses the home wrecker. For me, you're a saint to all engineers. It's like you both spy check and get rid of sappers. Like, wow, that's amazing. Spies must hate you. And that was an excellently played game there from Red. I mean, look at the scores. That was very much a one-sided fist fight right there, but Blue tried to come back from that. You know, a lot of persistence. Good effort from them.